Hey guys, welcome back. Today, I'm going to drink a coffee and then I might walk to the mailbox. It's going to be freaking crazy. It's not going to be crazy. It's going to be freaking boring as hell because nobody cares about your coffee. The biggest lie in the YouTube world is that vlogging is just documenting your day. If I wanted to watch someone, walk around aimlessly, I'd just look out the freaking window. I'm Gareth Wenzel. I've been teaching filmmaking and media production for over a decade. And I can tell you exactly why Casey Neistat became a millionaire and why you have 12 subscribers. It's not the sunglasses, it's the story structure. Great vloggers don't document reality, they manipulate reality into a story. In this video, I'm going to teach you the engine of a vlog, the goal, the flaw, and the truth. And then I'm going to show you how you can apply my score story framework to turn a boring trip, to the grocery store into an amazing frickin' adventure. First, let's diagnose the problem. You are treating your vlog like a diary. Dear diary, today I felt sad. That's frickin' boring. That is internal. A vlog is not about feelings. A vlog is about action. It's a frickin' quest. You need to stop thinking like a journalist here and start thinking like a protagonist. You can't just go to Paris. You have to find the best croissant in Paris before the bakery closes at 5 p.m. Do you see the difference? One is a location, the other is a goal with a deadline. Now, before you pick up the camera, you need to define the engine of your day. Even in a vlog, the three pillars apply. Pillar one is the goal. What is the mission? It can be stupid, buy milk, fix the shelf, but it must be specific. Without a goal, you are just loitering. Pillar two is the flaw. What is the obstacle? In a vlog, the flaw is usually your own expectation. You thought it would be easy. You thought the store was open. Your arrogance is the flaw. Pillar three is the truth. What did you learn? The lesson, I went for milk, but I learned that the store is closed on Sundays. The truth is the takeaway value for the audience. And the story is simply the journey of you struggling with the world, the flaw, to achieve the mission, the goal, until you discover the lesson, which is the truth. Now let's see how to construct that using my score story framework. S is for setup, the mission. Every vlog needs to start with a clear intention. Don't start with good morning. Start with today I have to do whatever it is. Today I'm going to fix this broken shelf. Maybe that's what it is. Establish the goal. And more importantly, establish the stakes. If I don't fix this shelf, my wife is going to throw away my Pokemon collection. Now we care. Well, I care because, damn it, I want to keep my Pokemon collection. Does anybody know anyone that can put up the shelf for me? C is for conflict, the roadblock. You start the mission and something goes wrong. The hardware store is closed, it starts raining, or actually, you know what, better yet, it starts frickin' snowing. Maybe you forgot your wallet. Most beginners stop filming here because they are essentially annoyed. Don't stop filming. The annoyance is the content. If everything goes perfectly, you don't have a video, you've got no conflict. You just have a tutorial. Turn the camera on yourself and frickin' complain. And for crying out loud, show the rain or show the snow and show yourself getting wet. Just do me a favor, protect your frickin' camera. O is for overdrive. This is the scramble, the chaotic middle part. You essentially have to pivot. Okay, so the store is closed, so I'm going to try build this shelf out of the driftwood that I found. The pacing gets a bit faster. Maybe there's handheld camera movement, there's quick cuts. You're essentially struggling against the world. This is essentially the montage of failure. R is for reversal, the discovery. You didn't get what you wanted, but you found something else. You didn't get the stuff you needed to build the shelf at the hardware store, but you found a weird little shelf that could work from IKEA. The reversal is the moment that the vlog pivots from the plan to the reality. I failed my mission, but I found this instead. E is for enlightenment, the reflection. This is the end of the video. Usually you're back where you started, the talking head moment, essentially. You summarize the truth. Maybe it's I went out looking for stuff to build the shelf at the hardware store, but I found a kit that works pretty well from IKEA. This is where you deliver the value. Now, let's look at a practical example. A day in the life of a student. I've seen many of these in my teaching career. The setup is I have to write a 10-page paper by midnight or I'm going to fail this class. The goal, survival in the class. The stakes are failure. The conflict is that the library is full. There's no seats. Maybe the Wi-Fi crashes. The universe hates me. Overdrive is running to a coffee shop. You're chugging energy drinks or drinking multiple cups of coffee. You're typing furiously. There's a time lapse of the sun going down. It's 11:30 p.m. You've got 2 pages left. The reversal is when your computer crashes. But maybe your autosave worked and there's a twist. Maybe you realize that the paper isn't due until next week. Damn. Enlightenment is walking home in the dark, tired but relieved. The truth is, I need to stop procrastinating. And then all of a sudden we hear this voiceover say, he did not stop procrastinating. Now that video is engaging, not because writing a paper is exciting, but because the structure made it feel like a freaking action movie. So here's your homework. Go do a bit of a boring errand. Go buy milk, go get a haircut, maybe wash the car. But before you leave the house, give yourself a mission. Make it difficult on purpose. I have to buy milk without using my car. I have to get a haircut, but maybe I let the barber choose the hairstyle. I have to wash the car, but I'm not going to go to the touchless car wash. Create conflict and film the struggle. Come back next week when we will apply score to commercials. I'll link that video here if it's already live. I'm Gareth Wenzel, that media prof. Now go make your life interesting and film it. And please, someone come and help me put up this frickin' shelf so my wife doesn't throw away my Pokemon collection.